there's probably not a whole lot that Daytrade can really do about it. Flash is in the blue, and Norin's the last one alive.
Well, attack all around. They may have had the compound for quite some time. They didn't have it. No teams that's going to push into the hay bales except maybe Cerberus, in which case they can probably see them coming. There goes MS Chomburi, by the way. That's obviously Xiaoman who is going to fall. And Sarayu into the top 7. They've still got one player left alive after losing Trick.
Where does Cerberus go? I mean, do they end up sending it at Fury? Or maybe do they try to head in the direction of attack all around? Like Kchowmuch does get knocked, so that might change the opinions of Cerberus. Looks like they will not take advantage of that. Yamas finished off, and Cerberus are going to try to indeed head in the direction of attack all around, who are well prepared to deal with this breach. Glooms. Oh! A second headshot from him. The grenade will go through here, and that should finish Sololzi off. If not, at least get a tickle onto Fap as well. Jayers lands a Molotov right on top of Fap. So that is Cerberus pretty much out of the picture.
Yeah. And I was going to say that they haven't found any kills prior to that. I think they maybe had one, but you can't really expect them to find too many kills from that position. You can get knocks, you can be a nuisance, you can find a few tags, but actually getting confirmed kills is never that easy. That's where you need to find those kills. When a team does push up to your compound, and now in the late game situation for Phase 6 onwards, this is where you would expect attack all around to utilize this position for as long as possible. I would very much doubt they're going to get a Phase 7 and 8 hard feed. Insight the nade, we come to expect that from Fury. Can they get anything more from it, though? Remains to be seen. They are getting pressure from Norins and Daytrade, so this fight is going to be a little bit peculiar because Insight can still put a bit of pressure onto Puchios and Vanotica. Doesn't seem like he has quite the information as to where they are, though.
No, he wouldn't know, really. They're behind a ditch. UNP going to take the opportunity to rotate around the northern side of the map. They're going to have to take the fight here against BN United. Simon T under a lot of pressure, but he's getting bailed out by Youngby. Young Bodic has stayed behind with Van to perhaps try to help him out, while Dat Blue has gone forward with Chu. Try and take control of at least anything, really, but
Unicorn's losing some fights here, Jordan. This is the first time we've seen him.
I mean, is it really a fight, though? That's the thing.
Well, technically it is, because they're getting shot at, right? You can't always have things go on your terms, and it feels like for the first time, maybe all night, Unicorn Phoenix are just having to deal with some adversity without being able to push through it. They've always actually been able to push through it. This time, no. Their luck has run out. Zest with the kill onto Hungbo Ditch. Dat Blue and Chu still alive, though. Don't count them out. More than capable. But Waike, Kchowmuch, and Ronan have been taken down. Vanotica putting on a show right now for Daytrade. He is usually the star man for this team. They need him the most right now. Insight knocked by Yanku. And Fury suddenly might just succumb here at this position. The nade, it's placed perfectly at the feet of Flood. Vanotica has got 7 of 10 for Daytrade Gaming. We're down to 5 teams left.
Well, this is a little bit more like it from Daytrade. It's more so what we expected from the outset. It's taken them a long time to get here, but they're starting to frag nicely. Dat Blue, big spray down, does finish off Seiryu. So there is at least some fight still left in Unicorn Phoenix, but they're certainly not going to be the big talking point in this Final Four. Daytrade, BN United, and attack all around still have 4 players alive. And I'd say we're going to get 6 separate winners today. Daytrade, attack all around, and BN United winless so far, but surely it has to be one of them.
Yeah, I think it would be a disaster if attack all around can't win from this position. Unless Phase 7 like hard shifts onto Daytrade, then it would switch to them. Which it does not. So attack all around, don't have to move. Daytrade now have to move. Sometimes PUBG is a game like that, Jordan. I think if it hard shifts onto Daytrade, I actually think they win. If it's hard shifts onto attack all around, I think they win. And it does mean we continue on with a new winner. We're going to have 6 different winners, which actually coincides with how we sort of contrasted this lobby to be without Buriram, without a couple of top teams, that it should be more open and a little bit more free-flowing. Maybe not so much in the kills, because UMP have literally got all of them, but in terms of the wins, it has now been 6 different winners.
Fantastic to see. Sets the storylines up nicely for tomorrow, which will be the culmination of week number 1 in APAC. Young B has an angle onto day trade, but opts not to fire just yet. Maybe he just wants to hold on to his position. Wait and see if there's going to be any more information. Est is kind of keeping an eye on that blue. He would have heard the shots earlier on when Seiryu was finished off. So, BN United at least aware that there is someone hanging around in that field. Eye of the storm at this point in time. Things have been a bit busy. They slow down a little, and they're going to get busier again.
Yeah, but in terms of who's going to be favored from this, you can see from Gem's point of view that they've got a large portion of this current Phase 7 circle in their field of view. And BN United and Daytrade haven't really pushed into it yet, Jordan. I have a feeling once they actually have to push over this ditch, they're going to be both lambs to the slaughter. You can see the ditch that they're sort of playing on, this defilade. Once they have to push up and over, attack all around are literally just going to light them both up. Both teams, I think, are going to succumb to this.
He who laughs last laughs loudest.
Jeez, look at that. It's like, come, boys, come on. Come to Papa.
Yeah. Shooting gallery really set up here. Yang
Yeah.
even on the roof to try and just find that extra level of elevation. I mean, is there enough smokes or vehicles for either of these teams to make a cross? In a sense, they almost have to ignore one another and just try to focus on dispatching of glooms. That's the only way that anyone from BN United or Daytrade might actually make that cross, but you just can't. You just can't look at it. Look at this angle.
Yeah, it's impossible. It is absolute. I would be completely shell-shocked if attack all around lose from here.
Well, I mean, they have to push out of the compound just as much as BN United and Daytrade have to push out of their little spots of safety. So if the shots connect, the shots are going to connect.
There is that, and I do agree with that. I still sense that if BN United and Daytrade do converge on each other in any capacity, then it's perfect for attack all around. If they don't, which obviously is now already happening, Puchil just gets spotted and swatted by Simon. And yeah, now they're going to end up fighting each other. Attack all around, push out. They take control of the area. They third party. They pick up a few kills along the way. Or BN United are like, let's just get in the vehicle, drive away, see if we can maybe get to a better spot. But where do you go, Jordan? The tractor?
You just
That's
send
probably
it, yeah.
not going to save you because attack all around haven't had to move yet.
I think you've just got to send it to one of these hay bales or to the tractor or any little semblance of cover. God Ace looks like he's got a nice little defilade to play with, and I feel as though things are starting to shift in the favor of BN United. Look at their positioning in the circle, right? God Ace has a little defilade to play with. I mean, Simon T, Dr. Logi.
It's definitely a little bit more neutral, I guess. I do see where you're going with. And they've got some smokes up, good position here. Still, I think the elevation definitely going to be favoring attack all around. You can see the slope from this position, and of course the fact that they can have that hard anchor still watching from their previous position for the longest amount of time, whereas everyone else has to move. I do fear for maybe attack all around if Daytrade were to swing in a bit more southern direction. Do they then pinch attack all around between them and BN United? That could take place, but this also might just end up being a situation where we go to Phase 9 and it ends up just being a sort of free-for-all snake fest towards the center point, which is that, I'm pretty sure, red tractor. Nice shot from Norrens onto Gems as well. Will it all fall apart at the final hurdle for attack all around?
Right, certainly. Rez is going to be secured. That is fair. And attack all around is starting to work their way down the hill, getting a bit of control of some hay bales of their own. Smokes are always going to be impactful and important this late in the game. And there's still a fair few left for attack all around. I'm not sure how BN United is doing.
BN is... No, they look absolutely cooked right now in this position. Yeah, you can see it from this angle even better. They are very much stuck between a rock and a hard place or between a vehicle and a blue wall. God Ace tries to push out Young B as well. But yeah, now they are that lambs to the slaughter moment, firing range, if you will, that we thought and predicted a little earlier. Attack all around, push up, and they quite literally are living up to their name right now.
Yeah, the Daytrade lads do need to take this opportunity and run with it as best they can, while attack all around is still a little bit distracted by BN United. What's the chance for Daytrade to maybe make something happen? But now that it's a 4-on-3 and
That's
in fact a
molly.
4-on-2, there's probably not a whole lot that Daytrade can really do about it. Flash is in the blue, and Norrens is the last one alive.
Well, attack all around. They may have had the compound for quite some time. They didn't have it at the end of the game, and they still come away with a winner. Chicken dinner, 11-kill win for attack all around, and our 6th different winner to close out day 1 of PCS 5 APAC. Jordan, a team with some absolutely talented players, always high expectations for this team to do well, and for them to close out day 1 with an 11-kill win. We'll see them shoot right up the standings, I believe into the top 5, and sets them up nicely for day 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nice to see, isn't it? I was hoping to see something from attack all around, even last season, to be honest. But being able to do so this time, obviously better late than never. And they're in with a chance of really trying to push the issue, maybe try to take a top placing this season. They've had that extra time to work with as a roster under their belt now, and so there aren't so many excuses for it.